Hey, and we're live. How you doing, Chad?
Good. Marilyn, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Pretty good. No problem. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, I haven't done much this week, so I'm glad you're having me on.
Oh, of course. I mean, we're part of a team, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's been so long. I really wanted to just touch base with you, and I used to love the day streams we would do, and we first just started kind of like this, just like talking and kind of engaging with the chat and everything, and then we started the cult series, which I do want to get back to at some point. So
Yeah, same here. Let me know. We've both been busy, so
yeah, well, I was doing them with the cult leaders toolbox thing, and I was having so much trouble uploading anything with my slow internet. So it seems to be okay for streaming most days, but I can't upload anything. So I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to, wait till I'm able to do those little small videos. It was taking me a whole day to upload a 10-minute video, which is just
Oh,
crazy.
it
But
is.
we could just do the streams. And I love doing the ones we did with Peggy were really good because she's like
Absolutely.
a researcher. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go through some greetings here.
Okay.
Nasty Nathaniel was here earlier.
Hey.
Clearwater Chad, you are a legend of Clearwater. He's always so positive. I love him.
He is. He's a good guy. He's got a great channel.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Um, Evelyn Lee
Hi,
Barney. Good
Evelyn.
morning, all. Hi, Evelyn, or whatever time of day it is for you. Hope you are well. At Chad, going to look for your channel to log and like there as well. Thank you,
Thank
Evelyn.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's just uh at Clearwater Chad. What's the number, Chad? Oh wait, I might have
Oh,
it up
90
here.
9037.
Okay, I think I probably have it in here. Oh, let me see. Oh, here it is. Clearwater
Oh, thank you.
Chad at Clearwater Chad 9037.
210, as
Getting a
Denver would say.
right.
Eh,
90210, right? And then we've got going down. Hey, hey,
Hey,
Joe.
Joe.
How are you? Good to see you. It's been a little while. And then we've got Jill G. Hey,
Hey,
Jill.
Joe.
Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Yes, here we go. Awesome. We got
Okay.
Grand Theft Hoopty. Hey. Oh, all our friends are coming
Let's
in.
see.
Greetings,
All right.
Earthlings. I can't really talk like an alien. Like, greetings, Earthling. No, I can't do
Me neither.
it.
Not without practice. I probably still couldn't.
Steve O could. He could just, whip
Yeah,
that
he
up.
yeah he is great with this stuff. Yep. Hey,
John
John.
Scooby Dooski. Hey, John. Good morning. Good morning. I think he's in Pennsylvania.
Thanks for everything, John.
And yes, thank you, John. We have a little surprise for everyone tomorrow night, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Just gonna go to my banners for one sec. Oop, looking for you. Okay, we can put that back up later.
Yep.
And go back to comments. Sorry, I like talk to myself when I'm doing stuff.
No, you're great at
Pup
this.
groomer, Annie.
Hey, pup.
Hello. I'm getting a lot of practice flying solo. So, oh, hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Liz.
Liz Ferris is very close to her goal of 1,000 subscribers. And I'm amazed that she got her 4,000 watch hours before all of her
Oh,
subscribers.
that's good.
So
Wow.
she has a big following of loyal people that have been watching her content. She has a long playlist and they're playing it all night. I played it all night quite a few times. And then um, she needs, let's see, I'm going to put up her banner. If anyone hasn't subscribed yet, it's at Pokemon and Cults. And I know I have it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know that one offhand.
Dead air, dead air.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, I found it. There it
Oh,
is.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Pokemon and cults. Yep.
Yep. And oh, she only needs 50 more subscribers.
Wow.
She's at 950. Nice, nice.
A couple more lives, and she'll have it for sure.
Absolutely. I don't know if I have any mods yet. I might hit them up for some links later if they come in.
Oh, okay.
It's usually what happens. Oh wait, I think I might. Did I see somebody? Hmm. Oh, there's Peggy. Hey, honey. Hi, friends. I have not gotten much sleep yet. My sick old lady dog is not doing well. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You rest. Oh, it's
Yeah,
sad. So sad.
yeah, it is.
Everyone's saying good morning to each other. Evelyn said, the playlist thing is the key. If people ask for night stream and do not have playlists, I have a heavy sigh. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know what people like.
Yeah. Oh, Joe's a mod. That's right. I'm happy to mod if you need me. Too tired to be on cam today, though. Okay, honey.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If you want to put some links up, I've got. So, Chad, you saw the what was it called? the change.org petition that Duncan and I
Oh yeah, I
shared.
signed that and tweeted it. That was a great idea you guys had.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've been talking about it, but we were like, oh, I don't know if it's really going to do much or whatever. And then seeing the story of Rosemary Brown or whatever else her name was, um, yeah, that was it for us. We were like, okay, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And it's just one more thing. I mean, it's nothing really official or anything, but
If we
it's
all
one
do a
more
little bit
thing.
like that and pass it on, it makes a big
Right.
difference.
Yeah. It's just building the momentum and, you know, hitting them from so many angles and spreading the word and, keeping everything, going,
Yep.
keeping
The
the
more we, yep.
anti-Scientology movement working, like keep Scientology working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think we're striking from so many angles they don't even know where to start probably. And everything they're
Yeah.
doing is backfiring on them, and they keep doing it.
Hmm. So I am going to share the petition.
Excellent. Yep. Like I said, Chad signed it, so everyone else just sign it too. Yeah, Evelyn, I do have a small playlist. I just have to keep adding to it, which I will.
Oh yeah.
But I like,
Um, yeah, playlists. Yeah, I'm looking at
yeah,
yeah, either Peggy or Joe or both. If anything that strikes your fancy that you want to put up, you can even put up the nerdy bunch from yesterday. Um, we had a great nerdy bunch yesterday. That's not the reason I'm tired. Nice. That's awesome.
absolutely.
I did lurk a little. I popped in during the what do you call that? The PowerPoint thing. Those that would look pretty cool, but
Absolutely.
I couldn't stay. So nice, Liz Ferris's channel.
Oh,
Thank you.
good, good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to remember later to put the links in the descriptions of the videos. And we've got Michelle Carpenter has a playlist, and so does Vanessa LaRose of the Gray Zone. Slash, she also has the Degraded Daughters of Dianetics channel, but her new channel, the Gray Zone, she's in need of more subs and more watch hours. So I don't know. I might have even feel like I'm fumbling a lot, but
No, you're doing great.
I might. Oh, here it is. It's at the Gray Zone with Vanessa LaRose. And if you go to that page, you can actually do You can find her playlist. And we've got
Excellent.
Michelle Carpenter is at Mishcarp. Mishcarp SBTV. Oh, that's her. That's her gifts and her memes. Have
I
you seen those?
don't think I'm familiar with that. No.
No, it's cool. Jill G just signed the petition. Thank you so
Nice.
much. Yeah. If someone doesn't mind checking it and seeing how many signatures we have, last I knew we had 240, I think. So
Wow.
248, almost, oh no, right, maybe right at 250. So if somebody wants to check, that would be awesome. Yeah, hoping to. And I saw that I got to answer her, but Stephanie Hutchinson said she tweeted it and she's got quite a few followers and she's very active. Do you know who Stephanie Hutchinson is?
I don't think so. No.
She's a good friend of Mike and Leah's. She was the one that they used some of her research, I believe, during the Aftermath show, during Leah Remini and the Aftermath. And what she was doing was she took the claims, all these claims that David Miscavige was from the stage about, millions of this and billions of this and hundreds of thousands of this. And she fact checked all of those things. And she
Oh.
actually took one of the stories and and wrote a letter to the Red Cross and said, you know, I forgot what it's called. They're the yurt people. These people claim to have gone and helped and assisted you in, collaboration with the Red Cross. And they're like, we've never heard of them. And we definitely don't know that they're involved at all with Scientology. So it was just a big fat lie, you know,
Oh.
just like, just like Mitch Brisker says.
That's
284
amazing.
signatures. Oh, wow.
That's
Awesome.
amazing. Wow.
We got like 30 something more since I last looked.
Wow.
Thank you, Jill. Appreciate that. That's awesome. So yeah, our next goal is 500 because at first it was like 10 and I was like so happy to get 10. I'm like, yay. It was like 10, then 20, then 50, then 100, 100 or
Wow.
100 and 200. So I was like, oh my God, when we got 200, I was so happy. I just thought that was just
That is
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so what have you been up to? Have you said you haven't been on much doing your
Yeah,
live?
I haven't been on much this week. I did a couple parody videos, the Marty ones, but that was about it. I have a lot of getting ready for some union meetings this week, so I won't be able to do too much more
Oh
this week.
yeah.
But other than that, which is fine. Sometimes you need a week off to kind of reflect and
Oh,
start thinking
definitely.
about different avenues you want to take your channel and stuff. How about you, Marilyn?
Yeah,
How's everything
mine.
going with you and your channel and everything?
You know, it's yeah. It's going places that I never like imagined. I mean, really
I mean,
happy about it.
You've been killing it. Go ahead.
Thanks. Yeah, I didn't really know what I was gonna do. I didn't really know what I was doing at all. And I never really thought of myself as like an interviewer or I have zero experience with any of this. And I have just been, I guess what I've been doing behind the scenes is just, making friends and reaching out to people and just being, kind of a connector. And um I don't know, I just listening to people's story. I like listening to people's stories and identifying with them, empathizing with them. And I think that a lot of people that either were in cults or have an interest in learning about cults are very compassionate and empathetic, you know. So I'd like to give them if they want, I haven't really reached out to anyone and being like, you want to tell me your story? But if they come to me and they feel comfortable asking me and they want me to, absolutely,
Yeah.
and some of these stories, I mean, I've gone through, I've been saying this.
Yep.
Duncan said I should make a buy me a coffee, but clean, buy Kleenexes instead,
Mm.
because some of the stories just you know, some people may say, "Oh, why are you traumatizing yourself again? Why are you being triggered?" I don't feel like it's being triggered. I just feel like it's being human, like
It's
I
important work,
can't
isn't it?
yeah, and I can't really listen to those things. I mean, you're a guy, you're like a big guy. Do some of these things get you a little like
Yeah, of
weepy or
course.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't I don't think it doesn't mean that I'm not healed. It just means that like it's just
It's important to
awful.
talk about. The more people we connect with, and show similar stories.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very important work.
I had my own daughter on the week before last.
Yeah, that one I seen that was really good.
That was wild. That was wild
Yeah.
because having her right next to me and I told her ahead of time. I said, Haley, don't don't protect me. I know that um I allowed you to be in a really tough situation and I didn't know how to be a good parent, and I still really don't. I mean, who does? As far as
Right.
you know, it's kind of trial and error,
Yep.
But um, yeah. So I had her on, and that week, the two Liz's, Liz Gale and Liz Ferris, and Liz Ferris in particular, she had called me one night and said, "You want to go live in an hour? I want to tell you my childhood story." And so, like, sure, okay. And after she told me, I mean, I was bawling through the whole thing. I couldn't, I have zero poker face, right?
Mm.
And afterwards, I said to her, you should be telling this story is just so mind blowing and so heartbreaking and so like
It
outrageous
was.
in a true way, but outrageous. I was like, this should be, Diane Sawyer or somebody sitting here. And she's like, I wouldn't have felt comfortable telling Diane Sawyer. So I don't know if it's the yarn and the coffee and the I don't know, but
No,
um
you're definitely a natural at it. It's important
thank
work
you.
too.
Yeah, I guess I tend to I don't know how you feel about like your channel and everything, but I tend to Forrest Gump my way into like all of a sudden I find myself in this situation. I'm like, how did I get here? Like I have zero
Mm.
credentials. I don't know what I'm doing, But yeah, I'm enjoying it, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
So but yeah, you kind of happened upon your channel. You weren't looking for that, right? You
Yeah,
were just kind of
mine was pretty similar. We both came from the chats, and
yeah.
my story, but for anyone that's new here, I came from the chats and used to watch Aaron every day, and he had a challenge for anyone to come up with a character called Clearwater Chad, and I started with just that for months. I never thought about watch
Mhm.
hours or nothing, so um, but now it's evolved to, well, not the same as Maryland's, but different things that are,
Yeah.
more, not obviously not more important, but everything's important. But just it's been fun, trying new things and seeing what people like and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think everybody has, their own way of doing things, their own special like I think what you do is extremely important cuz I probably would not be sitting here if it weren't for you,
Oh,
So
thanks.
don't ever underestimate that.
Well, I mean,
I
you're
think
definitely a better interviewer than me, but I'm like, well, I don't have to do that. I could do my thing. I could do my waterfalls. I could do my. I love doing the
yeah.
parody things. So this week I might try to get more. Do more. I like making the characters like I did Marty this week, and everyone
Yeah,
knows it's me,
I
but
gotta watch that one. That's great. I gotta watch that one. Yeah,
for
I
anyone that's
mean,
seen the
people
original video would get it. The one 6 years ago with Aaron when Aaron did the
that is
reaction video. That's the one.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm trying to look and see what people are when they come in. I like to catch the
Yeah.
first thing.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. There we go. Just want to say hi to a couple people.
Absolutely.
We've got Freezing the
Hey, Freezing.
Project. Hey, hello, hello. Good to see you. And then I saw Sophia's here.
Hey, Sophia.
Sophia, good moms are interviewers by default. I
That's
guess
true.
so. Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
you're probably right. I mean, I tried not to interrogate my kids. Sometimes you're like, okay, who broke the vase, But um, yeah, I think you're probably right that parents in general. I mean, who if we don't sit down with our kids and talk about things and ask them questions and make them feel comfortable telling us things, then who will, right?
Yep.
So I'm sure you do that with Chaz. I mean, if he seems like he's having a bad day or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we have a lot of talks and stuff.
Yeah, because kids look to their parents and yeah, I always want my kids to feel like they can come to me. They have this joke that they can come to me about serious things even if they messed up, but if you leave the milk out on the
Yeah.
counter, then you're going to catch hell for that.
That's
It's like kind of a running joke in our family. So,
funny.
being a mom is too. Don't take that from yourself. Being important. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, I have so many kids now. I love it. I love all you second gens. You're just precious to me. You really, really are. You
Hmm.
really are. And I love when you guys check in. Because if you don't, I'm probably gonna harass you sometime during the day. Just ask Steve-O. And he's not even a second gen. I'm always bothering him.
That's funny.
Trying to clean and listen to you. Oh, good.
Nice.
All right. Well, you can take a break too. I can hear the dogs outside.
Oh, okay. I don't hear him.
Mm. Oh, good. Okay, good. I can hear Apollo. He's so loud. He's teaching Rocky some good habits, but also he's teaching him to bark and to get into mischief and stuff. But that's
Wow.
what puppies do.
Yep.
That's what I figured puppies do.
Hmm.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Yes, please. Thank you
Yep.
guys. Awesome. And yeah, so had I was out of town for a couple days, well, just an overnight, but a couple days, and we were going to do a stream on Thursday and I just ran out of time. And then we just went an overnight to visit my daughter who works she travels for a laboratory, and she's a phlebotomist. So they had her in Springfield, Mass for a whole week. So they ended up, instead of her driving an hour and a half, um, like one way, so she'd have a 3-hour trip. They put her up in a hotel. So we went and stayed there with her. We went to this place called Booze, Booze, Blues, and Barbecues. That was really good. Although it would taste really good, but like the next day, I was just like my throat was kind of sore because I think I had like I don't know, like stomach issues, whatever. That's gross. But anyways, it tasted good. And then we came home and I missed 2 or 3 days of streaming. But then I was able to like catch up on some of the streams. So I saw the ones about, Mike and Rosemary Brown and all that. So then when we started the petition, I was, sharing that and all that. And then yesterday I did a morning stream I hadn't done in a while. And I just did like I thought about, how I'm always doing these corny like alliterations, like morning musings with Marilyn. I thought about like another M word, which is momentum, you know, and I think that the anti-Scientology movement, SBTV, is gaining momentum. So
Absolutely.
I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. Like, what do you think? I mean, if you had to predict like the next few months, what do you think
I've been trying to
will happen?
mentally predict in my head too when it's so hard when they're going to lose their tax exempt status, and it's very hard to predict. I'd say within the next few years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Aaron's probably, I mean, I don't really have any, expertise to say this, but I think Aaron's probably right is that the financial crimes might be the thing, even though it's
Yep.
so sad because people have been abused and assaulted even for years. But the credit card fraud, that might be the thing because it probably could be brought up as a RICO case, although, you got you got the tax exempt status, the First Amendment, and all that, but still, it's insane.
Well, that's a great first step with your petition. We just got to keep the more pressure we put on them, then they'll have to eventually the
Yeah,
politicians
it's
it
just
will have
one
to
more thing.
react.
Yeah, it's just one more thing. It says, might
Yeah.
not get a lot of signatures. It's not really anything really official, but it's something else. It's one
Yeah.
thing. FXP said comment, I don't think they can lose their tax exempt status soon enough. I agree. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when? When?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that, Joe. The financial stuff is what brought down Al Capone. Sometimes it's just whatever gets the pig clean, as a fellow luthier used to say. Yeah, right. Exactly. And um just like with the Nexium thing, it was I don't even remember what the first thing was, but it was a list of things. But once everyone was giving pressure, and then the New York Times thing came out, I think it was the trafficking. It was the
Yeah.
branding that was the first thing, and then they started to pay attention, and then they started to look into finances, and they started to look into all other things, and then when the pressure is on, the canaries start singing, right? So people were like, I better jump ship and turn on this dude,
Yeah.
which is what happened with Lauren and Nancy and all them. They were like, I ain't going down with him, So um Nancy's our Lauren, I forgot their last name. Somebody will know it. I think Nancy just she has like breast cancer. She was supposed to serve 3 years, but I heard she was released in like some facility because she's terminally ill.
Oh, I'll have to
But
keep up. Yeah.
her
But
daughter Lauren didn't go to jail because she basically turned state's evidence. So,
oh,
and she testified against it. And I think it's
I think
just
Nexium
the
in that case was a little
thing
worse than Scientology
that,
with the branding.
yeah, in some ways it was a really, really bad one. Yeah, it's hard to compare
Right.
because
I
that was
know.
terrible. I
Yeah.
know what it's like
And
to have burns
obviously
on your body.
Scientology is really horrible, but to put a
Yeah.
brand on someone like that.
Mm. Yeah, Nancy's in a halfway house being taken care of. Right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, poet. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Comment, with all the horror stories from Scientology, I'm afraid that the last straw is going to be really awful. That's what I'm worried about, is that that if it takes something really sensational to get law enforcement or whoever's attention, then it's just going to be the floodgates, though, because like that's what happened with, and I mean, it's been forever. I mean, I was born in 1970, and I think that raid happened in 78. So that was a million years ago, right? And when that happened, it was because the double agents or whatever in Scientology were infiltrating the government agencies and stealing documents and destroying them, anything having to do with Scientology, and making copies and doing things they weren't supposed to do. But once the raid happened, they found like that they had framed um Gabe, I forgot his last name. I'm terrible with last names. In the
Kazuros.
mayor
Yep.
of Clearwater. Yeah, Zeros. Is it
Because
Zeros?
I can't pronounce it really well.
Yeah, something like
Kazuro.
that.
Yeah.
And then Paulette Cooper, and she had been framed for uh bomb threats and all that, and yeah, so she Gabe Cazares, there it is,
Yep.
thank you.
Well, that was horrible what they did to
Yeah,
Paulette. With they got her fingerprint when they pretend to do a survey and they got her fingerprint and all that stuff, like you said.
yeah, on her stationery. Yeah, they like
Yeah.
stole her stationery because they had this guy befriend her. and basically move in as like a roommate next to him. Didn't have the event. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, Mike always says that. He said one thing that Keith Raniere didn't do was become a religion. And that was kind of stupid on his part, but fortunate for all the people that suffered because of him, you know? So, hey, Joel, good to see
Hey,
you.
Joel.
Here we got Joel came in and Poet came in.
Excellent.
Love seeing all of our friends.
Same here.
This is great. Peggy said, I think it's coming soon. This case that Leah and her lawyers have spent a few years building is going to hit big.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right.
I
And
agree too.
they wouldn't have. I don't think they would have, finally put it out there if they didn't really do their homework and have solid evidence, which they do, and all the damages and everything. But that's focused on the fair gaming, which is totally illegal, and they're doing it every day. But yeah, that's going to be a long haul, though, according to pretty much every lawyer that I've heard comment on it. That it's probably going to be years, you know.
Yeah, that's fine as long as it's in the works, right?
Right. Okay, one sec. Just
And
gotta
like you said, yeah, no problem. Like you said, it was probably a few years they put that case together. So I think they've been working on this for a long time.
Yeah, I'm sure they started probably a few years ago, and then
Yeah.
when the Fair Game podcast and uh, went on their little break, and we found out later is because they were being fair gamed. That was, believe the last episode was in March of 2022, because I was anxiously awaiting the next installment, and it didn't come. And then they did like a little promo that August, I believe, saying it was going to start again, and then no, because they had all kinds of problems again. And then eventually, the Danny Masterson thing happened. Mike
Yeah.
started doing the Monday nights with Aaron and Mark, and yeah, and it's just that's
But
been
they
a
they just
year.
can't they just can't stop. They fair game the fair game podcast. That's pretty low. You know.
I know. And then they're like, "No, you're lying. You're lying."
Yeah.
Okay, let's fair game the fair game.
And then to fair game the lawsuit because they're in trouble for fair gaming. I mean, geez, you guys are in enough trouble.
Joe DeCeppo quite enjoyed seeing Chris Shelton say "fuck Danny Masterson" during his Q&A this week. Good for him.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. I love these comments.
Yeah.
FXP, I think Cap, the puppet boy, Davy, Space Navy, is going to need to get some taller shoes for Leah's court case, right? An apple
True.
box.
Yeah.
All right, we got to say this again. Captain Boss Baby, the puppet boy Davy with his little. Okay, we got to put little in there. Yeah,
That's
Captain
good
Boss
though.
Baby. Yeah, little Davy. It is fake Space Navy. I love this. This is great. And the more we can pick on him, the better. I feel
Absolutely.
right.
He deserves it.
He's just sick and twisted.
Yeah.
Joel said, "It is sad that legal action takes years to get done, but that's just the way it works." Yep,
Yeah.
that is true. Poet, I'm going to be doing a call in with Chris Shelton on Friday to talk about my book. Yes,
Nice.
nice. Good.
That's great,
Remind
poet.
us. Yeah, remind us about that. That'd be great. I know my new channel. It's because I used to be just Marilyn Honig, and then I started a new Facebook, not Facebook, new YouTube handle, like a new channel for this. And I don't know if I subscribed to Chris. So I think I would have. I had so many subscriptions
Yeah.
before.
It's hard to
Oh,
keep
I
track
think
of what
I'm
you're.
yeah, I think I'm subscribed. I just don't think I'm on the do you do that Discord thing where you sign
No,
up
I'm
for
also. I think it's confusing. Also,
Well, I just learned just enough to go on there and you you check off all the channels that you want notifications for, and it's been a lifesaver with Aaron's channel because I get sometimes I don't even get his notifications on YouTube, but I always get the Discord ones. So
oh,
I
okay,
know when he scheduled something, sometimes I know 5 and 10 minutes in advance because he'll a lot of times, especially if he's going out with Reese or somebody else like that, he'll schedule it so that he can direct it to their channel. So then I get it right away. So I
oh,
might be
that's
able
good.
to help you at least figure that out. Oh yeah. Comment FXP. Comment, did anyone catch Apostate Alex and John Sweeney with their message to Scientology? Do fuck off. Yes.
Wow,
I did. That was great. They were having dinner together. That was awesome.
that's funny.
Be right back. Gotta take the puppies out. Yeah, at some point Duncan might bust in with a puppy. He always does,
Nice.
usually. Um, I'm going to go through some stars. If you
All
don't
right.
mind. Okay, some very important comments here. Stephen Britton, I've been trying to determine if penguins have knees.
Good question.
What do you think, Chad?
I don't. I don't know. That's a very good question. I would say yes. I don't know though. What do you think, Marilyn?
Well, they have feet, but they don't really have legs, do
I
they?
guess they do waddle quite a
They
bit,
don't
so
really
maybe
have
not.
legs for knees. So I would vote no.
Okay.
Is this a trick question, Steve?
Hopefully, he has the answer.
Yesterday morning, he, he was talking to everybody. I don't know if it's shorthand, but like he took all the vowels out of all of his words. So I was trying to
Oh,
decode
okay.
what he was saying.
That's
Joe
funny.
DeSebo agreed. Marilyn is wonder. Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah, she is.
Joe's interviews. Joe was uh, trying to think if she was probably the first person that I did a proper interview with, as Kelly and probably Joe would say. And she was my first proper interview. And her part one and two, I mean, I think part one has over like almost 700 views so far.
Wow.
And the second part has quite a few too. So that's all you, Joe, because your story is amazing and you did such a fantastic job telling it. And I don't usually get that many views, so it's definitely you.
It's great.
Made me finally get the courage to speak up about Diamond Way after 15 years. That's awesome. The same with me. Kelly Copter, had approached me, and I didn't plan on ever going online and saying it. I did do like a little summary of it on the Facebook group, and that's where Kelly saw it and said, "You want to come on my channel?" And recently, it just hit the 20,000 views. So that the 20,000 mark, I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
It's great.
Oh, here's Joe's playlist for those who do the night watch hours thing. Yes, and she's got beautiful music. Some of my lives are 6+ hours long, so work well. Yeah, nice to sleep too. Is that my? Do you have some feedback going on, or is that me?
What do you hear?
Oh
I have crickets. I could shut the window if you hear those.
no, it went away. It was just
Okay.
some kind of. It was some kind of static. It
Oh,
went
okay.
away. I don't know what happened. Probably me.
It happens.
Pup groomer. Why is it when you're trying to pay attention to something, your child runs into the room, jumps on top of you, and won't let you stay warm under the blankets? They love attention.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Love that. Joe DeSeppo, empathy and compassion for cult members and former cult members, but everything they deserve for cult leaders. everything they deserve. Right. I think I think I know what you're saying. It's like there's compassion for the cult survivors, and then there's passion for justice for the cult leaders because we know the damage that they've done.
Yeah.
Um, Joel, okay, something fun. We have a new special needs foster, 1-year-old male, is it? Has a missing leg. He's learning to get around. We named him Skittles. Oh,
Nice.
that's so sweet. Aw. I love what you do, Joel. Thank you for the
Me too.
updates. I love those. Love
Me too.
those. I'm just scrolling up,
Yeah. No problem.
seeing what's going on. Oh, oh yeah. Hi
Steve-O.
everyone. Hi, sweetie. Hello, Denver Sleepo. We love you, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to jump on, you can. We don't mind the bedhead or anything.
Absolutely.
All you gotta do is go into my StreamYard. I'm pretty sure you still have uh the creds. Oh, there he is. Hey y'all, just
Hey,
caught up on business.
nice.
Yeah, Steve, I was just saying, like, we we were texting him from our son's gig last night, and Steve was like, "Oh, I didn't realize Duncan was with you," and he said, "I thought he was home doing Duncan things," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Just Duncan's always doing Duncan things, wandering around. He calls it puttering, like an old man." Hans Christian Swartz, hello,
Hey,
friend.
Hans.
Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, Tiff 45. Hey, honey. They do have knees.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
they have knees? Hey, we're just talking about your ears ringing.
Yeah. Puppy break.
Oh, puppy. Oh,
Puppy
all
break.
right. Well, just make sure you watch because if he gets really rambunctious. Say hi, everybody. He's so dark, it's hard to see him. Say hi,
Come on, bud.
everybody.
Nice.
We'll look at this camera.
Hey.
Here he is. He does. He's camera shy. He's looking at you, honey. Here he is.
Yeah, Paula was squatching.
He
He
is
wants to see
getting a
us.
little bit lighter, though.
Yes,
His
yeah, he
markings are
is.
really starting to show. Yeah. You know what? I'll hold him for a minute, but I think I'm going to pass him back because I'm
Yeah.
doing all this clicking stuff.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Rocky.
Somebody said maybe Duncan was making donuts. I forgot. I lost it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
Steve.
up on
Yeah.
He's never been teased about that, have you, honey?
Oh, never.
He's never been called
Never.
Dunkin' Donuts or Duncan Hines or Duncan Yo-Yo. So floofy he is.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocky.
I thought it was a cat at first. You
know,
know,
he's
he
no
thinks
bigger
he's
than
a
a
kitty
cat.
because he loves yarn. I can't leave my yarn out at all. He loves yarn,
Wow.
right? And he does kind of look like a fluffy, like calico kitty or something.
Little bud.
Yeah. Are you gonna
Hey,
take
I'll
him?
take him away. I'll bring
Oh,
in
he
Apollo
was
for
so
a minute, too.
warm.
I know. Apollo's bigger up than me. He's
Is
fucking
Apollo? Is he
crazy.
mellow?
No.
You never know with him.
Hey, you little Rocky.
Hey, Kim.
Hey Kim,
I'll bring him in a minute.
to 45. Such a baby he is. My little baby. Joe, put a treat at the top of the camera. Puppy will look right away. Oh, it could probably fit. I'm trying to see my big hand. My big man hands. Yeah, I probably could. It's got like a little flat thing. I love Rocky. Yeah. The other day, I was like, should we bring Rocky in? And people were chanting in the chat, like, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Yes, he's a pom puppy. Pom puppy. No, I lied. Not calico. What do you call that? Angora. The long haired. I haven't had a
Oh, I'm
cat
not
in so
sure.
long. Calico is that light color. Yeah. What is that called when they're long haired? leave it to Steven. You know,
I know, right?
he's always my brain because I wake up, I roll out of bed, try to put a little bit of makeup on, come on here and just babble a bunch of stuff and get things wrong and misspeak. Oh geez, he looks hyper.
Oh,
Nice.
Cause you
yeah.
there you are.
Hello.
He's very hyper for me.
Yeah, he wanted to say hi.
There he is.
Yeah, he's been outside for a few hours. I've been loving the sun. We got some sunny weather out there. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I'll take
Now
this
you
one.
just need a bullwinkle. Well, this was the Rocky franchise. Because that was what we snuck and watched before we left the cult. And so we have Rocky, Apollo, and my sons have Punchy. His Punchy was the name of the dog that Rocky got later on. Ah!
Boo.
Where have you been all my life?
Oh, that's
Hey,
too
Steve-O.
kind. Too kind. Hey, Chet. Hold on. Need a little more light this
All right,
morning.
everybody.
The camera's just like going out of control. There we go. There's a little light. Hi, everybody.
Hey, this is the pre-show to the after party tomorrow night, right?
absolutely.
There it is.
Mm,
You guys said you have a
hello.
surprise tomorrow. I don't know that I'm hoping my surprise showed up so I can play.
Oh. Okay.
It requires
we
a
can
walk
push
to
it
the
back.
mailbox,
Yeah.
which I don't want to do. 'Cause it's not close.
Aw.
I will. I'll check.
Everybody's like, Steve-O, Steve-O. I know. Now he's almost as cute. We just had a puppy and a Steve-O. See? You're almost as
Oh
getting
man,
as much,
yeah, puppy cute,
ten-
then Steve-O cute. What? There's
cute.
nothing. You can't go any higher than that.
I know you went up the puppy. What the hell? Well, you guys are the SPTV eye candy / boy toys. Just saying, right?
Oh, we're boy toys too. I didn't realize that
Mhm.
part. I
We'll
knew
take
the
it.
eye candy, but I'll take a
Well,
boy toy.
because the other day my stream was blowing up with some comments about your sleeping with Steve-O that the other night.
Oh,
Steve-O is live. He's live.
Steve-O's live. Hi, Peggy.
Oh, I might have a surprise for Marilyn soon.
Wow.
Ooh,
Cool.
ooh.
Wow.
She gonna send you an oot?
Oh God, I wouldn't know how to play it. Austin would.
Oh yeah.
Oh, today's Austin's birthday.
What?
He's 23.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Austin.
Happy birthday, Austin.
I'll have to clip this. Yep. He's 23. And he's been
That's cool.
singing happy birthday to everyone. He does, instead of doing happy birthday. Oh, that's like copyrighted, right? He
No,
Yeah,
it's
does
good
the
now. It's
Beatles-
clear now.
Oh, is
Okay.
it?
It's
He
clear
does
now.
he does the Beatles, like, you say it's your birthday.
Oh,
No, 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 no,
much
no.
better.
Yeah, he does
Oh,
that.
that is nice. Yeah.
Much better.
Oh, look.
No, I miss
Denver
you too,
brother.
Liz. Thank you for the text yesterday. I appreciate it. Once I finally figured out that people were texting me, I responded. So
Nice.
Yeah, it was like, where in the world is Denver Steve-O?
right here.
Denver Sleepo.
Actually,
Yeah.
about, I don't know, 20 feet that way, sleeping.
Yeah, you needed your rest. I just,
Yep.
send up smoke signals or something next time so we don't we don't all worry about you and harass you. I gave Steve-O had some lower conditions last night because he didn't because he went like almost 24 hours without contact with me,
True
which
story.
sounds really sad. So tell them what your lower conditions were.
What
The
were my
lowest-
lower conditions?
What is the lowest condition? Come on, ex-Scientologist, what's the lowest of the lower conditions?
Are you asking an ex-Scientologist or are you asking me?
Well, I'm asking you, but if you don't know,
Wasn't
I
it
don't know.
confusion?
somebody will. Yes. Yes. So I was just like, I was messaging him on Facebook, texting him on his phone, emailing him all at once. And then if I didn't get an answer, I would just start the whole round again. Yeah. Well, I'm just starring some things. All right. Talk for a minute.
Sounds good.
Strangers in the night.
Doobie doobie doobie.
Doobie doobie doo. That's right.
I'm glad you got some
It,
sleep, Steve-O.
oh my God. I'll tell you guys, just flat on my butt, slept like 12 straight hours. It just, yeah, but next time,
It's hard to predict, though. You know, you just sometimes you just
but when those signs appeared on Friday night,
okay.
I could have easily said, yeah. So I thought I was going to wake back up. So that just didn't happen. Yeah. Ooh, I have to read this. I have to read
Go
this
ahead.
because this is a me thing
Go ahead.
from Joel McCoyne.
Oh, there you go.
Soapbox. I have an update on Rudy, the greyhound that my friend saved from horrible neglect. He's doing great. He has 4 acres to run and run and run. No more bad days for him. Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Great.
My don't tell my guys because they'd be jealous about 4 acres. They get like, I don't know, 35 square feet. No, it's bigger than that. I don't know what the backyard is. It's
Nice.
but it ain't 4 acres, that's for darn sure.
Wow.
So that's, I mean, for a greyhound to have that, whether they're a retired racing greyhound or even an AKC greyhound, to have that area to just kind of stretch out, do their thing. That's what they know, and that's what they, that's what they need. And certainly anything is better than what they had come from. So I'm so happy to hear that. That's like the song goes, Rudy can't fail. So go Rudy. Or like the movie goes, Rudy, Rudy. So yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of chanting today.
Rudy.
Rocky.
Right.
Steve-O. Yeah, so I have some stuff started. I just saw, oh God, I swear to God, Poe, he just showed up.
Hey,
So
Poe.
Duncan's here. You guys saw him, right? You're my witness.
Yep.
Right.
Poe, I don't know anything about Duncan. I'm
Shush him up.
concerned with his life. I don't know what's going on there in Vermont.
Shh.
Think we need you and your connections to maybe save him from an abusive household.
Oh God, stop. Yeah, so here's your lower conditions, Steve-O.
That's
For
right.
all your crimes.
That's right.
And high crimes.
Confusion and high crimes. I was thinking about that this morning. Isn't that just fucking ridiculous? They call everybody a criminal. Because I was watching the replay of Reese. I'm trying to catch up on all Reese's streams, and I didn't see the one she did last night because I was watching when I got home. I was watching the rest of the Andrew Gold interview that she did with him, and she said, "Oh yeah, we were taught that anybody in the outside world they're criminals," and I was like, they take words and blow them out of proportion. The dogs let me out of the hole. Oh, shut. Those dogs, they're going to be in lower conditions too. But yeah, they call them criminals, and it's like, what are their crimes? Like something stupid and something not, like they just take words and like a very strong word like criminals or like treason. Treason isn't even as bad as confusion on the whatever that scale is, the lower conditions thing. It's just crazy.
It is crazy.
Just looking at. Oh, I think this is the tone scale. Yeah, covert. Was that 1.1 on the tone scale?
Yeah.
Is gay people and LGBT. Yep. Love my covertly hostile friends. Yes, we do.
You're here.
Absolutely. That's another thing, just it's so twisted when you start to dissect it, Purple Groovy. Good morning, Marilyn, Steve-O,
Hey,
Chatalicious.
Purple Groovy.
Chatalicious. See, I told you guys. I mean, come on. You guys
I
are
would love to.
you guys are the eye candy. All the never ends should show up and show out at the next protest. Yeah, if it wasn't in Los Angeles,
I know.
I would
Right.
have. Yeah, wondering if I still.
We need one big national one that
Yes.
like you have time, everybody flies out for, but of course they'd hear about it and whatever. But
Try to sabotage it. Yeah.
yeah,
Really.
Rip up the sidewalks.
yeah. I watched though. Laura was having, fun, but for what it was, she was making the best of it for sure.
Yeah.
Last week. So last week, yeah. I guess everything's last week now. It's Sunday,
Right. That's true.
I love how she was wearing the goldenrod.
right? Had her goldenrod bag, and yeah, she was like head to
Cute.
toe goldenrod. It
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the streams she did yesterday with Jackson and Jeff Hawkins, but I looked at the time thing and it was like 3 hours and 47 minutes or something like that. It's like almost 4 hours.
Wow.
Well, Jackson gets talking. I gotta love him.
One word, Epstein. Yeah, this was about Reese's stream yesterday.
Oh,
Can I just ask, and Steve, maybe I missed the first part where there was an explanation about this, but I don't know if that's the best name for a back massager. But yeah, there was definitely a story of their friend Epstein and his whole trauma being left behind at a hotel and her having to call. And yeah. I'll leave it there, but you'll have to see it. I just don't know if that's the best name for something like that. So that's all I'm saying about it.
I missed
Yeah.
something, but I think I'm reading between the lines. And yeah, so there's a back massager.
That's what we're calling it. Yes.
Okay, and it was left at the hotel. It was
The back
missing.
the back massager was very it was white, and so apparently it was sitting on the sheets of the hotel room, and it blended in. I'm sorry, he blended in. It's one of Reese's, so it has conversations with her and whatnot.
Right.
So they got miles and miles away with a 95-year-old mother in the back, I believe Jeff's mother, and realized, oh my goodness, our good friend Epstein has been left behind at the hotel, and had to call her friend Amy at the front desk and explain the situation while a old and fragile woman was sitting in the back, probably embarrassed to understand what was going on. But yeah.
You're going to ruin the story. So he's basically saying it's the story only Reese can get away with telling.
That's probably a fair assumption. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to check it out on Reese's channel.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes, I've
Can you
said
find
too
the
much.
timestamp?
There you go, Steve. I'm done now, Steve.
Oh, we don't have Goldie here to say for fuck's sake, Steve-O.
Well.
FFS, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. My lips are sealed.
Everyone mute now that doesn't want to hear this.
So true. Candy, did you had to go through it yesterday, didn't you? I remember you being in that chat.
Well,
That's fun.
I mean, I did a stream with Reese a while back. She was probably still maybe 2 to 3 weeks into having a channel, and it's been probably a month since I've been. But yeah, we just started talking about our ovaries pretty much about 3-4 minutes in. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting because we're gonna do a stream this week. So everybody, yeah. Would Andrew be a better? Oh, geez.
No, Andrew would not be a better name. Steve, what are you thinking? Of course not. I mean, probably a more innocuous name. Yes. I mean, Jeffrey, right, would be, but I guess you can't have Jeff and Jeff. So,
Right.
I mean, yeah, they're there are probably better names for something than that. What's the
Yeah,
what's the old,
Epstein's
what's
not a good Jeff.
no. And that's like Hitler. That name will forever be known
Right.
for that now. It's
But
yeah.
I don't mind the name Epstein's okay. It's just, yeah, if you associate it with him, but Epstein's just the name. But now, yeah, maybe not. Well,
Sure, Hitler is just a name, but I mean,
yeah, but it
I
wasn't.
don't know. I think that's a
I
ruined
mean,
name now. I mean,
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah, I guess. You're right.
yeah.
All right. Well, if you
Yes,
get
Marcus,
your
we're
own,
just talking.
if you
We're,
get
we're
your own, you can name it something besides Epstein.
I will never own one. I say that now. I don't know, but maybe I need one for my back. But
Reese is just delightfully inappropriate. Right. We wouldn't be talking about this if she was like on a comedy channel. She's the comedy channel of SBTV. So,
I guess that's
right?
probably true. I guess that's
Right?
true. But
We
yeah,
wouldn't be talking about it and
No.
she's a woman. So, I don't know, not to get sexist, but it's like, oh, I can't believe you said that. Yeah, I would have a hard time talking as openly because of my background, practically being like, I won't say Amish, but yeah, I mean, very, very, very conservative. I need their backs massaged too.
well, sure. And my back massager will be named Jim Jones. I had a jackrabbit once. I got rid of him. He did too many things at the same time and was scary. Oh my goodness. Oh, Evelyn, yes, indeed. Perhaps a back massager. Those jackrabbits are tiny, but I hear they. This is why I'm afraid to have to do an interview with Reese. She's talked about it. We've talked about it. I don't know that I can do it. I don't know that I can go to the places Reese goes. And I'm not a prudish man.
You did though, because you were the one that asked that question about. I don't know. I don't want to lose half of our viewers.
Yes, the taint. Everybody, I asked about the taint. I was
And the lady
playing because I
boners.
wanted to see where Reese goes. Now apparently Reese thinks I know nothing about ladies, and anybody on Monday nights knows I know very much about ladies. So there. Okay, yeah, it sure did, Steve. It went off the rails. Boy, oh boy. I think I think we're freaking out Marcus here too. He just popped in and all of a sudden, holy shit! But oops, sorry.
Hi, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh boy.
Bunny, it's the ears. Oh my goodness.
Oh, here's Marcus. I was on the part and I was walking and I saw a person doing something and there was a zoom with two spinnies. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Sure.
There was a zoom with two spin. It must be one of the toys.
All right. Not to change the subject, but can I address a couple of things here?
Please change the subject.
Born ancient. Will it count if I fill in the petition from North? Yeah, sure. Because it's not like official. It's just it's change.org. So it's specific to the United States, but you can totally sign it. Yeah, absolutely. Because we're talking about tax status. When Duncan went through the guidelines, just the suggestions of how to write one of those petitions, it's not anything that's going to hold legal weight. Although if we get enough signatures, I will absolutely send it to Jason Smith of the Ways and Means Committee, the chair. But it's just one of those things to make your voice heard and just spread the word and, help with the momentum of it all. It's just one more thing. If that was the only thing we had, we'd probably be screwed. But yeah, you can absolutely sign it. You may just want to do it anonymously so that way you don't have to click a box. Other people are doing it too. You can sign it without having to specify what country or state you're in. I think that's what people are telling me. So Yeah. Say nothing. Don't reveal it. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
What? Who? Where?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
sign it.
Yep.
Sign the
Hang
thing.
on.
Everybody sign
Yep.
the thing.
Everyone's
Yeah.
from Clearwater, anyways.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
true.
share it.
Clearwater, North Wales.
Yep.
I'll share it again. So
Yeah, share it up. Share it up.
Change it without the vowels, like Stephen would put.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just talking about all kinds of stuff.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Hey, how do you say that? Rosalia. I signed and keep it going. It most important with have everyone I signed to sign it. Just pull it up on my phone. Bam, signed it. Sharing is caring. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
It
Absolutely.
doesn't take long to fill it out and share it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And people don't like when their pocketbooks are threatened, right? The bottom line. And so that was the one thing that, Duncan kind of focused on when he wrote it. And then I, read it, tweaked a couple things, and I sent it to Liz Gale, who is a writer and an author. And she helped us with a little bit of the just wording, taking a couple words out, putting some things in. Yeah.
This is
really, really
the
helpful.
ex-Scientologist joint smoker. I think we can
Yes.
say that.
Yes. On the go. All right, folks, gotta run. Bye.
Were you
We'll
even
be
here,
on-
Poe?
Light.
Didn't even see you, Poe.
We'll be on tonight,
I
8
popped him up
o'clock with
before you.
Vanessa.
He was looking for Duncan.
No,
you
I
weren't
know.
on
I'm
here
just
yet.
teasing. It's like Poe just comes in for like 5 minutes and okay, I'm gone. But Poe,
Marilyn, you said it right the second time. Rosalia? Rosalia. I think that's what I said.
That sounds right.
Something like that. Yeah. Wait, Sibo, are you streaming to your channel?
no,
Oh, you could have.
I should have. I didn't.
I mean, you can, but I don't know how long you guys want to be on.
I thought this thing went for like 4 hours or something.
You can stream it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
right.
I'll copy it and whatever I have to do later.
Oh, I knew you were ignoring me, Steve-O.
That's right, Poe. That's right, Poe. Hey, I do need a favor from everybody, if you don't mind, everybody that's here. I am trying to. So I've signed up an account on Rumble as well, and I don't know. It seemed like the right thing to do, but I have to have a certain number of subscribers before I can start doing live streams through Rumble. And I'm wondering if you would all be willing to go over to Rumble and just, I guess they call it following over there, and follow my channel. And I'm just typing it into the link here. So if everybody would be willing, it's a weird thing. They you have to have a certain number of subscribers or followers to actually be able to live stream, or you have to pay, and who's going to pay for something like Rumble? So there, I just put a link in the chat,
right,
and yeah, if you would be so kind as to click on that and just click follow. You never have to go back to Rumble again, but I would love to have you there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 5. I know it's 5, Marcus, but I have like 2 right now, so I need 3 more at least. And then there's 10 for something, but yeah, I need some folks. So, and then I can stream to Rumble as well, and all of the Russell Brands of the world can watch me because they're only on Rumble now that they are bad people. So.
Oh.
Steve. So the funny thing is, I went yesterday, last night, and tried to last night. Okay, like the 2 this morning, and I tried to get a paid membership. Did put all my information in, and they said, no, we're not going to let you. So I don't understand why they don't want me to pay. So, so everybody come on over. Everybody just subscribe, and
Everybody come on over.
that's all we're asking for.
It's a good update. Yeah.
So there you go. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And now we're going to get a copyright strike from the WWE. So there you go.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure we're okay there. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, look at you. I know. He just happens to have that.
It's like the one sound
Ready
that
to
I have.
fire off.
Seriously. So I was playing a couple of sounds, earlier on when I first got them, and I got hit with not copyright strikes, but like apparently all of my revenue from certain shows is being paid out to whoever owns the WWE. I guess Vince McMahon. So yay. So I will never play those. No, not to them, actually, to whoever sang certain music. So I will never play those again.
Oh.
I know, copyright free. Rumble's all about just kind of letting you do your thing. So I can
Really?
say really dirty words on there and never get hurt with anything.
Okay, you have 3 followers. I tried to follow, but then they wanted all my information.
Yeah.
And I'm, a little busy.
Yeah, I'll
right
do
now.
it later too.
Well, you have to sign in. You can sign in with Facebook, Google, or Apple, but of course, I don't know any of my passwords, so I always forget. Then I got to do the all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can also practice free speech, right?
Nice.
Aside from saying the dirty words and using copyrighted stuff, you can practice free speech.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the same stuff that I say here. So I mean, at least for now, I don't think I'm gonna do anything special on Rumble, but at least we'll have the account set up and we'll have the followers. And when I go all ZDT on the world, I'll start doing Rumble too. So do I have 2,
boy.
Candy? Thank you. I didn't know I had 2. I shouldn't have 2, but all right, follow. Yeah. I think one's my account and one's my channel, if I'm not mistaken. So much appreciated. That's I appreciate you for following. It's a little different setup and it's a little clunkier, I think, than YouTube is. But at the same time, it is what it is. So Marcus, this is exactly what I'm doing, or what my plan is. Broadcast from YouTube. It'll post to both. That's what I want. I just want the library to be on both places, especially, I don't know, especially whatever. So yes, thank you.
Definitely.
Very good.
I'm just, I had started some things. Oh, wow. Sorry. We don't need to recap it, but we did. Hilarious story.
There's a lot more than that. That was one story. It was, and it was a delightful story as well with an awkward name to it. But, her, she left Jim Jones. What can I say? So, but there's a lot more than that. So definitely check it out still.
Totally. I just popping up things that I had started a while ago.
Ooh.
Han says, "Hi Tiff, I had a Sunday baking a cake with my cousin today. It was nice."
Fun.
Where's Hans? Maybe Germany? I can't remember
I think
where
so.
he
I
is.
think that's right. I forget. I'm sure I knew. But that means
about-
Tiff is here too. Hey, Tiff.
Yeah.
45. God, I got to get that can.
Yeah, you just have to have it ready. Just like your ready to rumble thing. You gotta have a bunch of props and noises and everything around you. One tough chick. Hey, honey. The Hubs turns 36 on Friday. Oh, a baby. Friday is my
Oh.
mom's birthday too. Wow.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah. I believe Austin's birthday. Austin was born, not to get like weird and dirty, but Austin was born exactly to the day 9 months after Y2K.
Wow.
Just saying. Yeah, because he was born 10/01/2000. So from 1/01/2000 to 10/01/2000, it's exactly 9 months.
Wow.
It's
Yep.
pretty neat.
So, well, there were fireworks that night and whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was the
I
end.
thought technically kids were born in 10 months. 9 months is a misnomer. Is that wrong?
Well, it goes usually by 40 weeks, but give or take. Yeah. I mean, kids, they're never really born exactly on the due date anyways, but I pretty much know.
Sure.
Yeah. Pretty much know what happened.
You knocked up Duncan on his birthday.
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
No, Duncan's birthday was the 31st of January. I didn't want to wait that long. Austin's the only one we actually planned. I'll save all this for Reese.
Yeah. I will be watching with bells on.
Yeah. No, who knows what we're going to talk about? There's a bunch of serious stuff, but we talked about some serious stuff last time. That's what I love about hanging out, just talking to her, watching her things, because you can laugh and cry. She had me crying, which isn't too hard to do, but I think it was the first time I actually cried on YouTube. Yeah, 100, 10/01/00, right?
Wow.
100
So if you
100.
if you break that up the right way, you could say that Duncan 10x'd it, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Duncan, for living the 10x lifestyle.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys a story.
Do it.
All right, Jesus. All right, so I was just thinking about Austin was he was the one that we actually really planned, because Haley was like, oh, okay, awesome, and then she was 2.5 when we had him. She was a little bit like precocious, and when he was born, this isn't the story though, but I'm just telling you what I thought of the story, is when Austin
This
was
is
born.
the preamble.
Yeah, when Austin was born, we have this picture of her like kind of pointing at him, and I remember she asked, "Can I pet it?" Like Austin was like a dog or something, because she was only 2.
Wow.
She was like, "Can I pet it?" And I'm like, "You can touch him." So she's like that. But who would have thought that like Austin was just had that whole musical thing in there going on, and now Duncan and I are just amazed that all 3 of the kids have musical abilities. And so when we sit there and watch them, we know that we had nothing to do with that, except maybe driving them to lessons or whatever. But there's this relative of mine, one of my adopted cousins from my adopted family, and the family lives in Florida. Not that matters or anything. And they're interesting. And when the cousin, actually it was my cousin's daughter, so she's about Haley's age, but when she was much younger, there was a picture on Facebook of her and her boyfriend that looked a little bit like Larry the Cable Guy or something, but not as famous or rich or funny. So they're sitting there and they're like looking all proud. And there was another picture of a their what do you call that? Ultrasound picture. And it was like their announcement, right?
I was going to say cheese.
No. Their announcement that they were having a baby, and not to judge, but they were young. They really weren't prepared for this. They had the picture, and they wrote, "We made dis," like DIS. Like they were announcing they were having a baby, and they're all proud. And they're like, "We made this," and Duncan's like, "Congratulations!" I mean, it didn't take that much intelligence, but it was just like,
wow.
"Da-da, everybody, we made this." So yeah, so then, even I think probably last night, pretty much every gig, when Austin's doing like a really like crazy riff and really getting down on the guitar, and Carter's whips his shirt off and he's playing bass, I look at him, I'm like, guess what? He's like, "We made this." I'm like, yep. I don't know how.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's our little inside joke that everybody knows now. We made this.
We made this.
But then when they're being bad, I'm like, "You made that." Like, they're your kids. But then I'm like, look at my kids when they're being good. I think every parent does that, at least as a joke.
Yeah.
All right, pull up some comments because I talk so much that I missed all the comments.
Well, I don't know where we broke off. I
100 maybe. I still have a few things starred, but I'm not sure if they're already gone by.
UK approach to copyright is much different than US copyright too. I don't know what that was about, but I was watching. I was watching something last night. Netflix has a series. It's Who Killed Some News Chick from the UK, and it's like the police kind of botched the investigation. Now, don't ruin it. I haven't watched the end of the series yet, but I got into it. But they botched it because they were getting so much pressure from the press. The press has so much more control over in the UK than, and not to say that the press doesn't have a lot of reach here in the US, but it's not like if NBC News came on and said, blah, 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 that the police would change their tactics and whatnot. So it was just an interesting thing to all of the press's power to almost control things in the UK as opposed to here. So, but I don't know what that was about. I just clicked it because it was Steve, and we all like Steve Britton. So
absolutely.
Here I'm working with my buddy today until like 2 or so. Then I have to figure out what to do with the rest of the day after 2:00. If it's sunny out, I'd say just go enjoy the day. Just kind of stretch out, find a park, maybe grab a good book like limericks and haiku of Scientology limericks and haiku, or I'm botching the title, I'm sorry, from our friend Brian Lucas, from a poet. Maybe if it's a little rainier, go sit under an awning and read Confessions of an Ex-Scientologist Weed Smoker, because that seems to be better in the rain. But I think because she's from the Pacific Northwest and it rains a lot there. And if it's snowing, because Lordy knows it's getting to be that time of year, just go inside and watch Game Show Network. That's in fact coming up. I don't know what's on at 2:00. Probably America Says with John Michael Higgins, or probably one of the 1,000 reruns of Family Feud, but might be fun. So there you go.
Okay.
Steve Britton then also says, I used to do a weekly show on Freedom Radio out of the UK. Wow.
Oh, I know that.
Wow. Yeah, I know.
That's interesting.
Steve's all like, doing stuff. So
yeah.
Go you.
That is nice.
Joel said he's got to run.
Oh no. Bye, Joel.
Hi, Joel.
See you, honey.
Miss you already, buddy.
Go ahead, Steve. I just wanted to pop that up before he was long gone. Because if I start things and the person's long gone.
I think Tiff is saying that I am her first follow on Rumble. That's exciting. I know just earlier she just set up her account. So thank you, Tiff.
Right.
That's exciting. That's
nice.
Steve Britton says it's a sonogram. That's the baby thing. Yes, Joe, you knew. Jill Dando. That's that Jill Dando is the name of the news reporter that back in 1999 was killed. Was unalived. Can you rewind so that other word is not there? She was unalived in front of her house in broad daylight, and nobody saw. And then the police are trying to piece things together. One of the things that's interesting to me is that in the UK, they have closed circuit television just about everywhere. So, outside, like on streets and whatnot, they have this closed circuit television, so the police can go back and watch this. But that video only lasts so long. There were issues getting some of the closed circuit television. They had waited too long, and things had gotten erased over. And then there were a lot of these weird, like, oh, maybe this person did it, maybe this person. So went off and, like any investigation, go off in different tangents to try to find the truth. So, but a very interesting story. She, it was a sad story, but yeah, anyway, that was Jill Dando. Thank you very much, Joe. That's exactly who it was.
Hey, keep talking. I'll be right back.
I'm just picking on stuff here. Yeah. Oh, here's Marcus. Steve, yeah, just because it's the British Library and the British Library of Congress or Commons.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, jumping in mid-conversation. Sometimes it's... here. Free Xenu Project. I'm saying the press in the United States has no power and no will. I can't disagree with that now that you say that. They'll get loud for certain things, but they certainly, you're right, they don't have the power to control things. So let's call him Jill Dando, a good journalist, not just a news chick. Sorry, I'm still waking up, Liz. I apologize. You're right. She was a very good journalist that I'd never heard of before. So, but yes, I guess for us it would be like if I don't know. I don't even know journalists here anymore. What's the guy's name that does the NBC, the nightly news with Lawrence, not Lawrence Holt.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really watch TV.
Whoever it was. It's like if he just was murdered. So it's I don't watch much news anymore. Yes, not just a news chick. My apologies, Liz. Don't feel special, Britain. Just feel liked. Oh. Damn, you got the shine, Steve. X-Files music. Ooh, I don't have the X-Files music on my little sound thing. That's what I need. I think it's short enough that I wouldn't get sued.
Yeah.
Yes. One tough chick says, my mouse won't click. Doggo park time. Oh, fun. Or maybe actually work on my service dog video that I need to record. Oh, cool. Oh, one tough chick. Tell us when that's up, because that'd be awesome. Yeah. Not that I've always wanted to just put a thing on one of my greyhounds and walk him onto an airplane with me and go, well, yeah, he's my service dog. Oh, Chad, we lost Chad's camera.
I'm still here. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, cool. But I figure if I can train him and make him more service doggy, I don't want to take advantage of the stuff. So, but yeah, no, please post that. That'd be great to. Marilyn, post your page. I changed my email. I have everyone from SPTV but you. Let's see if we've got Marilyn's page to post here. See if I can get it up for you. Not there, but maybe here. And we have, where is Marilyn? Here, nope, that's her email. I'm looking for, that's Claire. You have everybody but you. Why don't you have you on here?
Oh, it's at Coffee Cults and Crafts.
So
I
do
guess
this.
Because I assumed.
I was going to just say, do this, Roselia. scratch off the at gmail.com, and it's just at Coffee, Cult, and Crafts. Yeah. You assumed if they were here that they knew that, but
right.
But they might be on Chad's and looking for you.
I know. Well, I can't think of everything.
Well,
I'm blonde. Coffee, Cults, and Crafts.
Good point.
I put it in the chat. Probably should have made a banner. Well. Oh, Chad's back.
Thank you, Kenny. Lester Holt. What did I call him? Yeah, Lester Holt. Thank you. That's
news guy.
News guy. Yeah, he quite honestly, tell you the Lester Holt story in a nutshell here. Lester kept getting he was the weekend guy for the longest time. He would do the NBC nightly news on like Saturdays, and I don't think they do one on Sundays, but I could be wrong. But he was essentially the weekend anchor, and it was Tom Brokaw for the longest time, and Lester kind of came in on the weekends when Tom was still there, and then all of a sudden Brian Williams got the gig during the week, and Lester got bumped. Again, so he just stayed on the weekends. No offense to Brian Williams, who I loved and who I followed when he moved to when he moved, like it was his choice, moved to MSNBC and did the 11th Hour, fantastic show. Came on, was supposed to be on for like 6 weeks, six or 8 weeks during the 2016 presidential thing, and it ended up becoming a show that's still a show to this day, even though he's now retired. But Lester kept getting bumped, and it was just the wrong thing. Boy deserved to be on the during the week, and finally they gave him the spot when Brian Williams was punished for making stories up, kind of, and it's probably been the best decision that NBC ever had. So kudos to Lester Holt for finally making what he deserved. And
we lost you.
Oh, did he bump himself out? How does he do that?
I know, right?
Knock on wood, but I have not done that yet.
I don't think I have either.
Back.
Okay.
What did you do, Steve?
Myself off of the
for fuck's sake,
11, Smith.
I do that anyway. Hail Lester Holt. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay. You had to come back just to say that.
Yeah, okay, I'll go again if you want.
No, I'm just kidding. No, it's like when I came back, then it was just you. So I was like, oh, it's Senior Nation.
It felt like it. I'm like, all of a sudden everybody's leaving me. I'm like, ah. So it's Lester Nation with Lester Nation. It's
Lester Nation.
Oh, if I could get an opening video with Lester Holt dancing around like an alien, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's Xenu Nation with
like the ET thing.
With like,
I
was just gonna say, yeah. I was just gonna say with like stitching in my SPTV, right? Crochet stuff. So I did do I
There's a crochet question.
Oh, we like those. Yeah, I did a Smith 11. I sure did. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there. Levin Smith.
Levin Smith.
Yep.
You gotta say Levin Smith.
Levin Smith.
Definitely.
Oh no, you didn't bump me. I don't think I clicked on that, did I? I'm not even in the chat. I'm in.
I thought you clicked on. I thought you clicked on the crochet question.
Oh no, not yet.
Oh,
this was
never mind.
Purple Groovy. Purple Groovy 69. I think Purple Groovy is the one that won the Xenu doll, the full Xenu doll. Oh geez. It's so hard to estimate. At one point I did estimate the Mike Rinder, the bobble, the Xenu bobble, but that's just like the hat and kind of a front to back thing with the arms. That takes probably about 8 hours. All told, if I did one start to finish without getting up, without getting distracted, which never happens. And lately it's been like, I was crocheting every single day. Now I'm not, unfortunately. And at night was my time to crochet, watching SPTV. But now I've been kind of helping with some of the channels, Goldie and stuff. And I just get so worried that I'm going to miss a troll, or just, I get so into chatting and all that. So I've been trying to get back to crocheting. So, the actual doll, because it has the legs and everything's wired. It's got pieces, probably more pieces to it. Oh, geez. I would say probably start to finish, maybe 10 to 12 hours. And you don't even make like probably like half of minimum wage doing it. But I love to do it. But for anybody that's waiting for stuff, FXP, I'm halfway done with your items. So I'll be in touch. But yeah, I gotta get nose to the grindstone on that. So
You
a long time. It's a labor of love in a way, even though I do have to charge, something because
all of
and
your
it,
all of
it
the
seems
stuff
like I
on the
charge a
list,
lot.
all of the stuff on the list got bumped because all the ladies want one of these. All right.
It is nice.
All right.
That is true. I've had some for both of them. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
They want their
Wow.
very own boy toy
I don't blame them.
to sleep with.
No.
You guys. You don't know where that's been. Yeah, so I guess my answer would be a long time. It takes a long time. And I feel bad
Epstein?
charging as much as I do. It's like I feel like I charge a lot, but it's still not for the time. It's
Oh, definitely
a
not.
real job would art is it's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, thank you. Yeah, I'll be in touch. I just want to get everything done, both things done before I send them to you. I could send you the the first thing you ordered, but I want to get everything done because shipping it's the same amount of shipping because it's light stuff, but they charge pretty much a flat rate no matter how much you have in there.
Hey, everybody, put a 1 in the chat if you want to find out what Free Xenu Project has ordered. She's talking all cryptic, like, ooh, I don't know.
Well, because I've crocheted some really crazy shit, right?
Oh.
No, it's pretty standard.
Oh.
Well, what's his name? Free Xenu Project, so might have something to do with that. One, I see some ones. What a 1 in the chat. You got to say it like that.
Put a 1 in the chat. That's right. That's right. We got a couple of 1s in there.
Nice.
Oh, hi, Claire. Clearwater Claire's in the house.
Oh, hey Claire. We were to Claire the Tailor.
Right.
If you didn't catch her interview with me last week, I had her on Sunday Funday. So today I've got this Sunday Funday eye candy, people. Mid.
You guys, let's all view. Everybody give Clearwater Claire some watch hours because we want to get her monetized so we can buy her a new mic.
Okay.
I think it's the one thing. I think it's the one thing that'll like turn that up a notch. Would be one of these sexy 11 Smith mics.
All right, here it is.
There it is. The Ethical Tailor.
Yep, at the Ethical Tailor.
Yep.
You can just put at the Ethical Tailor, you'll find it. Yep.
Yes.
And while I'm putting up things,
put up things
Nice.
at Rev Girl 9.
Rev.
We love Rev Girl. At least I do.
Red Girl.
Rev Girl.
Red is a different person.
Yes, retired Red.
Retired Red.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Oh.
I'm just reading this stuff. What?
Oh,
What?
I don't know if I'm allowed to post this, but I'm going to. It's an anatomically correct Xenu doll with Captain Davy sucking on one of his appendages. Okay. Wow.
You weren't supposed to tell.
Wow. we need pictures of that, but from only the proper angles.
It could be done. I mean, it's just parody, right? It's just
a show. Yeah, it's just parody.
Show. It's just comedy.
Right.
It's just comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
Question: Marilyn, has Osa requested a little Steve-O doll for little Captain Davy, Puppet Boy, Boss Baby, Navy Whiz, Big Space Davy? Yeah. Geez, you know a lot.
I think he
How
actually
do you find
requested
all this
2.
information?
He wants 2 of them.
Yep.
I'm not sure what he's going to do with the second one, but maybe he just knows one of them is going to hit a wall and he'll need the second one. So
Oh, Claire says, comment, Denver Stevo, I think it's my old computer. I have a buy me a coffee or
Oh.
tea where people can fund a new computer.
Oh, I know she likes the tea. It may
Go in the
be.
tea.
It's I just, and I'm not. It's certainly not a criticism. I know everybody when they try to just do the audio right from their computer, it's just not as sharp. These things, So whatever the case may be, let's get Claire some tea, and let's also get her monetized and help with the funds.
Yeah.
But no, Claire, I love your shows. I've missed the last couple live, but I've gotten a chance to watch them. So
Yeah, she was great to interview.
it's just there's every once in a while I'm like,
Yes,
crap,
she
what
is.
did she say? So it's audio's a minor thing to fix, so not a big deal. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
let's get you a MacBook Pro, nice sharp MacBook Pro, and a nice fancy mic with a boom arm, and then we'll hear you slurping the tea. It'll be perfect.
there we go. You'll definitely hear that. But the Aaron mic, I know you have the better version of this, Stevo. It was about $250 US, which is less than a new computer. So
Right.
you can plug it, just literally plugs right into a USB jack in your computer.
There's actually now a better mic that just came out. It's the SM7 7DB 7 something like that. And I put it in my Amazon wish list now because I really think that the upgraded mic would make me sound even sexier, ladies. If you're a lady and you want to hear me be sexy, buy me that new mic in my wish list.
You're already too much as it is. Just I don't know if that's wake up.
Little morning
snoring?
ASMR for everybody.
I thought you were snoring.
No, I was trying to purr. Yes, Free Xenu. Yes, that's the $500 mic. You saw it. You know it. That's the one. Oh my God.
No, you did it.
I'm disappointed because it made this one go down in price a little bit, but after I bought it. So yes, it's oh my God, it's got the built-in preamp. Oh, just yeah. It's I've got this thing. I don't know if I can pull the cord. I've got this thing that it's called a Dynamite. It's a little preamp that's got to plug into my thing. If I could go with one less point of failure, just to sound lovely. So, oh, hey, Cedar.
Hello. Free Xeno Project asked if Claire has a channel. Yes, we just put that up.
Yes.
It's just at The Ethical Tailor on YouTube. You'll find it.
Right.
You'll find it.
Yep.
Clearwater Chad, do you have a wish list? Good question.
No, that's a good question. I don't have one. No.
Well, you need to make one.
Get on that,
All
bro.
right.
Get
I have a
down on it.
$500 mic on my
Get
wish
down
list,
on it.
and I also have a one of those big plastic bins of red vines in my wish list. So I've got some candies in there.
Oh.
If people want to send me some sugar. Send me some sugar.
I use Duncan's account. So it's probably like tools and puppy pads and coffee.
Mm.
Maybe some yarn.
Mhm.
Coffee, cults, and crafts. Yes.
That's right. Puppy pads.
Puppy pads. Yep.
There's some alliteration for you too. Puppy pads. All right, what
Gotta
can you
add
do
at least one more P word.
You really do.
Poopy puppy pads. puppy poop pads. Yeah. Because we talk about poo a lot here. Yeah.
Just put a I don't know what they're called, apostrophe in front of, so take out the A and put an apostrophe, and you'd have Paulo's puppy pads. So you'd kind of take Apollo and call him Paulo. Paulo's puppy pads.
Paulo. Yeah. Well, they kind of talk like that around here. They'll like just drop syllables or like or yeah, like instead of a like domestic dispute, it'll be like, here comes the ambulance. There's a domestic dispute over there.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wow.
the
Act two,
ambulance.
the ambulance. Puppy
Mm-hmm.
piss pads. There you go, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Black Betty, ambulance. Said, ooh, Black Betty, ambulance.
Yeah. And we have I don't know if you ever heard of Williams College. It's sort of like a kind of a secondary Ivy League-ish school, expensive, hoity-toity, school.
Mm,
And
mm.
it's in Williamstown. Everyone around here calls it Williamstown, like Weeums. Williams. Yeah.
Wow.
So when people pick on me for saying that I live in the holler, I live in a holler because they talk. Yeah, they
Yeah.
like have their own dialect.
Free Xena says, comment, Marilyn, do you know how many people will be asking for that now? The Xenu Davy sucking doll? Yeah, it's gonna be a big seller. Now that you said it's not a
Oh,
big deal,
no.
that it's easy to make.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Yep.
You kind of
said
said
it
that. You kind of
I
said
said
that.
it's doable. I mean, everything. You can pretty much crochet anything, I think. Let me think. Something. Well, I have a hard time crocheting like hard things. Like, somebody was like, can you make
Hard things.
well, yeah, I crochet penises, but they're not hard. They're just like you can bend them and stuff. I try to stuff them really, like I try to really stuff
Flaccid
them.
penises. Marilyn makes
But they
flaccid
stand
penises.
up. I mean, you've seen pictures of them.
I have.
They stand up, but they don't. But yeah, they fall over. Well,
Marilyn's flaccid penises. Marilyn makes penises
it's a-
flaccid.
it's a penis pillow, so you can put it. You can bring it on the
Sorry,
plane
Duncan.
with you. We won't go there.
You can take them out. You can take these penises on the plane with you, ladies and gentlemen.
You can because it's really comfy because you just put it behind your head and you've got like, one end of it is like, kind of puffy and then you got like the balls and they're comfy. Yeah.
Call the police. There's a domestic dispute over there. Call the ambulance. Somebody popped a cap in that dude. Yes.
Yeah, we have heard that. We've heard people say that. Marilyn from Cedar, would you teach me how to crochet? I would love to, but I've failed miserably every time I've tried to teach people because the guys have heard this a million times. I hold the yarn weird and I don't know how to talk and I don't know how to like explain. I don't know how to explain stuff. You have some explaining to do. But Rocking It Out with Kim D. High started a channel and she is going to teach people. So
Very cool.
Anxiously awaiting that.
Very cool. Evelyn says Denver Stevo, the 5-pound box. Sent one to my daughter-in-law once. It was fun, but I wish they had been wrapped. How many can you eat before they go stale? Ooh, for the red ones, not a problem. I noticed that with the black ones, they figured out that people don't eat 5 pounds of black licorice quite as quickly, so they reduced the size to 3.5 pounds on the black ones. But the red ones still come in the 5, and I can finish one off. I mean, the last couple maybe get a little stiff, but it's got the lid. It's got the little plastic lid. It should be. I think I've had one before. I can pretty much clear one of those. So yeah, not a concern. But thank you for your worries.
You can read this one too.
I leave for 5 minutes to put dinner on. Come back and you're talking about flaccid penises and Chad's frozen. Yeah, he was frozen, wasn't he?
Sorry about that.
True
Never
story,
know.
Joe. True
You never
story,
know
Joe.
what'll happen. Yeah. So we still have a stream to do tomorrow night. No.
Do
You
we?
gotta save some of your material.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, flaccid penises
True.
tomorrow on the after show.
Yeah, so it's just us tomorrow because we're doing kind of every other week with a guest. So hopefully you'll go check your mail today. Steve O.
What do I have? What's going on?
Mail. Well, check your mail for tomorrow because
I gotta check my mail for
we don't have a guest, so we gotta have some kind
Oh my.
Some kind of
Yeah.
gimmick or prop or something.
It's tricky to rocko rhyme. That's right on time. It's tricky.
Tricky.
Whoa. It's tricky. I don't.
Tricky.
Yeah, it's not that again.
Tricky,
Where
tricky,
are those glasses?
tricky.
Oh, I must. I don't know where I put them. Oh well.
Yeah, I got my bonnet over there. I can see it, but I can't reach it.
Do you call your penis pillows the bobbit pillow? Ooh, yeah.
What's that?
John Wayne Bobbitt was apparently
He was one that was
Lorena cut
Yes, okay,
cut
now I
the member. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. The fact that they're separated from the
No.
body would make them bobbit pillows.
My penis pillows are 18 inches tall and probably about 5 inches in diameter. Because you gotta have a big, yeah. So probably not.
They're that small, huh? No. That would scare any woman.
Not as big as Epstein.
Oh my goodness.
Epstein, the traveling masseuse.
You could call your own mini Steve-O Epstein if you'd like.
He doesn't have a battery pack though.
Thank goodness.
All right, this is bad. This is getting really bad.
Speaking
guys.
of 18 inches, everybody,
Anyways.
huh? The excuse me. The poo pillow there. 18 inches of cuddly fun if you want to swing by www.denverstevo.com. That is my merch store, and get your own
You
poo
sure
pillow.
is that big enough though? You got anything bigger?
I got a 22 inch if you'd like. 18 and 22. Actually, this is the 22, but you can get the 18. I don't want to scare anybody off with giant poo, so let's go with medium-sized poo if you'd like. Either way, the pillows are available.
So I've got some things installed that are kind of old, but I'll pop them up anyways. Marcus, I got to go walk my wife over to the landlord. She's all made up. Can't be walking by herself. Oh, yeah, you got to escort her to the landlord's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's looking.
Why is she made up to go to the landlord? You guys trying to down the rent a bit? What's going on?
Well, maybe she's got something else going on later. Who knows?
Yeah.
None of that indecent proposal stuff, Marcus.
Some people like to
Okay,
get
I did
dressed
see
up
that one,
just to go out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a while ago. Joe DeCepo. There's a clip of me playing Happy Birthday on Ood if you want to put it on. LOL. Put it on here? I wouldn't know how.
That involves work on a Sunday morning, Joe. We'll get it posted.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome though. Now I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the treason or the confusion,
Oh, thanks,
treason, enemy, liability, non-existence, danger, emergency, normal. I gotta take a breath. Affluence, power for no one who cares. Thank you. So confusion's the lowest, and then
Lowest.
treason is above confusion.
Because that makes
Liability,
sense.
non-existence, danger. Yeah, there's that weird non-existence thing. I was asking V about it. V boop. Now we got to call her V boop. V boop.
The boop.
Mm-hmm. V boop. All right. I go V boop.
V boop is good too.
Yeah.
At least we
Duncan
know the
and I
letters there.
fight. We have arguments over where to put the emphasis or the accent on something, and he always says, "Okay, so when you're going to park somewhere and you park in front of somebody in between cars, what do you call that? What kind of parking?"
When you're parallel parking?
Yes. What did you
Yep.
say?
Parallel
You said parallel.
Parallel.
Parallel. Okay.
Yep.
What do you say?
Parallel.
Okay. Duncan, are you listening? He says parallel. He does that to so many words. That's the only one I can think of at the moment, but I'm going to make a list and ask you guys. And then he says, for clothes, like clothing, I say clothes like sounds sort of like close, like you close the door. He says clothes, like the th. He pronounces the th like clothes.
Well, that's just good diction.
Okay.
He's
Duncan's
probably
diction.
correct. He's probably correct in that by saying clothes because the th is there and it makes
Right.
a sound. But
But
I too
parallel.
normally just say clothes. Clothes.
Me too.
Yeah.
Close.
But yes, parallel. The emphasis is on the first syllable
Thank you.
and not the third syllable.
Right. Yeah, I think he just does that all the time. I will make a list now. Now that I can out him on YouTube and pick on him, I'm gonna do
I
it.
don't know how he says the word Levin Smith.
Levin Smith.
Yeah.
I think you have
Levin Smith?
everybody saying. I think Levin. Yeah. Levin. Yeah, it makes it a totally different word, doesn't it? It's funny.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tomato. Duncan, we still love you.
I do sing that too. Actually, I did with the parallel thing. I'm like, I say parallel, you say parallel. Let's call the whole thing off. And it's 26 years, so too late. Too late to call the whole thing off, I guess.
So here's Steve Britton. Oh, never mind.
Go ahead.
No, you got yours. Let's see what Tiff says.
Tip 45. I love supporting new channels. Look at you guys. Yes, I think we're talking about
thanks, Tiff.
Claire and
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Claire
everybody
and
with new
Joe.
channels.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, Joe's already got her stuff.
Yes, she does.
I
yeah,
can't.
Joe. Steve just said I can't licorice, and Steve, you're wrong. I can, but what I like to do, and it works much better with the red vines than it does with the Twizzlers. Is you bite the little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom, and you use it as a straw. You have a nice like cherry flavored beverage as you drink it through. So, and then it starts to rot away, and then you have to chew it up really quick. And it's gotten cold, so it's a little crumbly. But that's I like to play with my food. So licorice is a delightful way to do that. Not black licorice. To do that with black licorice would be gross. Who wants to drink whatever, a soda with black licorice taste? Not I. But the red stuff, yeah, I could definitely do that with the red stuff. So there you go.
Sounds good. I call it finding another place to park. I hate parallel parking. Exactly. I do too.
What's the one when the street's all filled with cars and the pizza guy comes and actually parks in the street lane and he's like blocking cars from coming through? What's that? That's
we just call it double park.
Is it double parking? That's
I
okay.
think that's what we call it.
Okay.
Yep.
Double parking.
Pretty much.
That's yeah.
He does say syllable sometimes, but I like as a joke.
On the syllable.
Where is the emphasis on the syllable?
That's right.
He must not be listening because he definitely would be chiming in right now. He'd probably bust in with puppies too.
I at like 3 a.m. I watched the yesterday's Nerdy Bunch. Chad, you were there. The one that I had missed because I was sleeping. And there's, I believe, what was it? Was it Hungarian? What's the language? Whatever language.
Hungarian.
Yeah, Hungarian. I guess typically the emphasis is always at the beginning of the word in Hungarian. There are some changes, or some variants to that, but it typically hits at the beginning. That would be easy, right? If every word the emphasis was on the first syllable, but we are not like that.
It reminds me of, I think I brought up this movie not too long ago too, but I love this movie with Audrey Hepburn. It was My Fair Lady, where she got taken in. No, don't Die Hard. She got taken in by a language expert and all that, these two old guys, and she was from the kind of the slums of London or something, and had this really strong accent where she didn't pronounce her her H's. So it'd be like an Artford, Hereford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly, and then she'd say hever happen. So she wouldn't say the H until she wasn't supposed to say it, like on ever, and she'd say hever. But then with all the training that she got, they had like this bet. You know the movie, right? Have you ever seen it? No. My Fair Lady?
Yeah.
Okay. So when she goes to the ball and this was like kind of snooping around, he was talking to her and he danced with her, and he was like, this woman's a fraud and all this. So they thought that he was going to discover who she really was. She was just a flower girl on the streets. And it turns out he was like, no, she's royalty and she's Hungarian. So that's what made me think of the Hungarian language. It was really funny that, she tricked them into thinking he was Hungarian. Oh, there's Mini Steve-O. Musical based on the play Pygmalion. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I love that movie. It's very not politically correct, but Free Senior Project. Super chat. You are all wrong. Matthew McConaughey explained it perfectly in Livin. Livin. Perfectly. Livin. Livin. Oh, like Aaron Smith.
Livin.
Thanks for the super chat. Did I miss your comment? Oh, I think he tried to get our. Oh.
Marilyn says, "Oh, by the way, I asked Mar.
He calls me Mayor. Yeah.
Okay. To drive home last night, and she made me listen to disco all the way back. She said it would keep her awake. So she told me it was your lower conditions. It was punishment
because he had one. Yeah, he had one drink too many, and I was drinking White Russians, but I stopped it too. I was good, and I waited, but. We went to this brewery that he loves and the boys play at. So what was the name of your beer? I forgot what it was. Fire Engine or something? Firehouse.
So you were drinking beer and had one too many. Marilyn's topping down the White Russians and is just fine.
I'm Irish and yeah, well,
Okay.
I just sucked him down as soon as I got there and then stopped. So 2 drinks is nothing for me. I drove home, but yeah, I played this like playlist, and it was like The Hustle and like Brick House and like yeah. So
I'm sorry, Duncan. I'm so sorry.
And get down on it, yeah. Disco. Thank you. It kept me awake. I was just like, and it was like one long song with like 12 songs,
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Oh,
I started by when you search YouTube, like I played that funky music, I forgot who plays that. But anyways, so then it just starts playing everything. I need a Bobbit pillow.
There you go.
Yeah, everyone needs one. It's very versatile.
Oh.
Very comfy. I wish I could crochet
feel privileged.
Myself
We are now in Claire's pocket. Right.
Okay.
I must go clean. So you are in my pocket. Say my name if you need me. Clearwater Claire the Tailor, we need you. Clearwater Claire the Tailor, we need you.
Paging Clearwater Claire the Tailor.
Right. And receive is this a dry run for the interview with Reese? Absolutely for Marilyn for sure. And I guess maybe I'm prepping for it.
Oh,
too.
you'll be modding the shit out of that stream. You can't stay away.
Nice.
Yeah, no, not for that one. I can't.
I got to give you some links to put up.
There you go. Rosilia, I can't find Clearwater Claire. Oh my God, where is Clearwater Claire?
Where are you?
Andy's life, Queen Vaboop. That's right.
Yeah, I just call it Princess V.
Joe calls it bad parking. Yes, I'm sure that's double parking or not parallel parking. Cedar.
Parallel.
That's right. Dickathon. Diction.
Duncan's Diction.
Diction. Duncan's. There we go. Duncan's Diction. I call it mandatory ticketed parking. Absolutely freezing. I call it finding another place to park. I hate parallel parking. Yeah. I got really good at it when I lived in a busy metro area that was right next to a mall. So everybody was parking like right in front of my house. But then I got really good at the parallel parking, and now who the hell likes to parallel park? It's stupid.
It is.
Did you do that one? Oh,
What?
yeah. No, that was the Matthew McConaughey. Never mind. I just got.
Oh yeah,
back to
that
one.
was the one I had missed. Sorry about that.
I drove a bus when I lived in San Antonio, Texas. We had to parallel park a bus to pass the driving test. Good God, man.
Wow.
Thank Xenu, I never had to parallel park one in real life. Yeah, no doubt.
Yikes.
Right. Buses, there's
Yeah.
always room for buses. You never have to really parallel park a bus. Right? Just park at the bus stop and then be done.
Right. True.
Yeah.
That's true. But parallel parking is kind of counterintuitive, I think. It's like if you do it the way you were taught to do it, then it works. But it's hard for me to naturally think to do it. If I don't actually remember exactly how I was taught to do it, then it doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I always swing too far and all that.
Absolutely.
I mess it up.
I just saw this one. This is so funny. I am so in tune with Britain's kid. My kid laughed when she first learned there was a country named Turkey. Then she discovered Hungary and was disappointed they weren't next to each other. I thought the same thing.
Wow.
Like those two should be right next to each other. That's hilarious, and I'm so in agreement there.
Totally.
I just chose this one from Joe because I like singing Esperanto. Why don't you come to your senses? Which I think the world has with regards to Esperanto. The emphasis is always on the second to last syllable. In English and German, it's random. In Farsi, it's where the long vowels are usually.
Okay.
I don't know necessarily what a long vowel is. So,
well, a long vowel is like O instead of ah, or E instead of
okay.
ah.
Okay.
A-E-I-O-U. Yeah. Is
okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Comment.
H instead of at.
Comment from Free Xenu. I was talking about him in Dazed and Confused. Oh yeah. Matthew McConaughey. Talking about Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. All I remember is was it no, I'm not gonna say it. He was a bit creepy in that one. He was a bit pedo-y. I guess I can say that.
He is a bit creepy anyways, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think he's I think he's interesting. I don't know that he's as creepy as he makes himself out to be in real life, but he certainly can play it well. Although I gotta say, my favorite Matthew McConaughey role was his role as the lawyer in A Time to Unalive with Samuel L. Jackson. Played an amazing. Oh, see that movie? He plays a great. Plus, it has Oliver Platt in it, who is one of my favorite, most unacknowledged actors, at least in his later years. But Oliver Platt's fantastic in that too.
I'll admit, I think I've only seen his the chick flicks that he's done.
Oh, sure.
Magic Mike, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Seconds. I mean minutes. And what was the other one? Oh, there were some really bad ones that he did, but yeah, I think that's the only ones I've seen.
Comment was talking about how you pronounce Levin and cross Dazed and Confused. Bad joke. I guess had to see it. No, we get you now. Ha ha ha. That was hilarious. Free Xenu Project. Ha ha ha. Sorry.
Funny.
Oh, I was just looking to see if. Okay, so Doug's not live. I thought he was live. I was all confused.
Did Doug just upload something?
It came up, but it says 12 hours ago. Yeah, I get my notifications 12 hours late. Isn't that special?
Sometimes I do too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like Discord, because they'll like spam you right away. Like I usually I get my own notifications on Discord. So whenever I schedule something, which is usually like 1 a.m. before I pass out, unless was it the night before last, I scheduled two things. The thing I did yesterday and the thing today. And yeah, it popped up. Like, is it like Marilyn's about, or whatever, Coffee Culture Cross is about to go live? And it was 1 a.m. So there.
Oh. Marcus says, I had to learn with a big ass van and trailer touring all the big metro cities in the aughts. Oof.
Oh,
Well,
whoa.
Not fun. Well, yeah, parallel parking with any sort of attachment to the back of your vehicle, unpleasant. Backing up, period, with some sort of trailer or whatnot, unpleasant. I feel for you on that one, Marcus. That's that sucks.
Another one from Marcus. I just want to put up. Oh, sorry. Marilyn,
No,
turn
go
off
for it.
all notifications except mentions, and the spam will stop. Oh, okay.
Oh.
He must know. Go ahead. What did you have from Steve?
Oh, just Steve written the show off saying parallel parking isn't that difficult at all. It's not. It's absolutely not. It's just annoying, I think, is probably the issue. So that's why I got good at it, and that was the one spot on my driver's test where I lost points just because I was too far from the curb. Because I didn't want to hit one of the cones, because if you hit one of the cones on the front and the back, it's like hitting a car and you lose. You're done. So rather than the instant fail, I just took the 2 points for parking further than 12 inches from the curb. And but then again, got really good at it. It's not that hard, but it is just a pain. So let me just pull into a spot and be done with it. Why do I have to pull forward, back up? You pull forward, then somebody steals your spot, somebody in a little mini, and then it's a pain in the butt. So
Which is why I drive a VW Bug. Oh yeah.
nice. That'll help.
absolutely, you're the one that steals my spots because you're right in with that little Bug.
That's right.
Sexy car though. You got a classic Bug or you got one of the newer Bugs? It doesn't matter. They're both sexy cars, but just curious as to what your
Young's brother has a 1961 VW. Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Yep. And he's had it since he was a teenager, because they went on their Western trip, and I think it was 83 with it. Yeah. Oh, Duncan, I'll tell you all about it.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had a couple of starred ones from back when Poe was here.
Oh, well, it's
Xenu is amazing, isn't it? She says he was here, there before I arrived. Then no one seems to have seen him. Oh, Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, he was just right here.
No,
I think they're the same person. They're like
haven't seen him.
shapeshifters.
Marilyn's got her second account up. She's texting for Duncan.
Who's bringing me coffee? Apollo.
It's a clone.
He brings me coffee. It's a clone.
She cloned Duncan. She has a Duncan android
Oh God! What?
who never talks back.
I heard Duncan wanted to change Marilyn. Wanted Marilyn to change her name to Karen. Don't know if it's true. But that's the rumor.
Nice one, Poe.
How rude. Okay, you're in lower conditions too, Poe. Gotta think of a good one. Joe DeSeppo, back when I was on the radio, I made the soundboard of dumb things I said. You're all welcome to use it for your streams. It's free of copyright. Okay.
Oh,
That looks good.
Well,
I want to do that for me. I want to make
Yeah.
wow.
I like that.
Do I have enough buttons for all the dumb things I said? Probably. Hopefully.
Rosalia. Oh, I want one. I collect crystal penises and I have gold balls. Oh, all right then.
I have. There's a scene in the movie. If you've seen it, it's a fantastic movie. Glenn Ross, actually based on a play. And there's a scene in that movie where Alec Baldwin, who's kind of playing, I don't know, some executive of this real estate company, right? They're grifters is what they are. And he has this scene where he's talking about brass balls, and he just kind of hangs these two metal balls down in the region there. I had somebody make me a set of brass balls, and I need to find them, because then I could stand up and you could look at my groin and I could hold up some brass balls. But it's a great scene in that movie. It's where he's talking about, first place, new car; second place, set of steak knives; third place, you're fired. And he does a spoof of it on Saturday Night Live with the Christmas elves, which is quite delightful. But anyway, I have brass balls. I just need to find them. That's all I'm saying.
Duncan, Android talk could go off the rails really quickly.
Well, I don't know. That's where I was going with that, Steve.
Coffee, cults, and hacking. Hack the computers. My first car ever was a 60s Royal Blue Bug. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, hers is a Pup Groomer 20, new one, bright blue, only one in town, so everyone knows it's me. Yeah, I just got a Toyota RAV4, and it's electric blue, and in this town, yeah, totally stands out. I wouldn't have picked the color, but
isn't that a Bond film? A time to ... Oh. Yes, Steve. The movie that I'm referring to is actually a time to, if you were the other guy, right? So there's this one guy, and it's his time to D ... But then there's the other guy with the knife or the gun, and it's his time to K ... If I said a time to D ... that was my mistake. I'm referring to a time to K ... which was, I believe, a Grisham novel before it was a movie with Matthew McConaughey, Samuel L. Jackson, Sandra Bullock, and the dude I said, Oliver Platt. Oh, and I think I'm allowed to say his name because Kevin Spacey was in it as well, back before he became El Creepo, or before he was, legally El Creepo. So, but yes, very good film. Anyway, very good film. A time to K ... There you go.
Got it. Steve-O, you want to read those Apple boxes from FXP?
Let me get to them.
Start them.
Oh, I can go to the stars.
I started them. Go to
Yes,
the stars.
you did. Apple Box Part 1. I was on a trip when I was a kid in Michigan, and on an off-ramp to a small town were 3 piggyback trailers on the side of the off-ramp. I asked my father why. I asked my dad why they were there. And he said, truck driver probably needs to go to drop one off, and he can't get where he needs in this small town with all those trailers. Is there going to be a part 3? Is there a part 3? That's true. That's true. A lot of times they are dragging a bunch of those, a bunch of those trailers along with them. Yeah, they get to a point where they can't manage with all of them on there, so they'll take the one that they need. Also, I also, when I was a kid, I always wondered why late at night I would see these semi trucks just pulled over on the side of the road and had their hazards blinking, because, as I learned, the truck drivers needed sleep, and there were really no places to go off of the freeway to park and sleep for the night. So they just pull off into the shoulder, and they sleep for whatever, 4 or 5 hours, whatever. I don't know what legal sleepage is, and then they wake up, splash some booze on their face, and keep driving.
So guys, hey, it's Austin's birthday, and I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I gotta go get ready, but you guys can totally stay. So
yeah, I gotta get too.
All right, and Steve-O, you can take over my channel. If you want to talk to your pals, keep going. We miss you. Everybody misses you.
Well, that's very nice of them. Spacey was exonerated. He was, but he's still legally creepy, not necessarily legally arrested. but yes, he is creepy. So, Glengarry Glen Ross, great movie. Nice, splash some booze on their face. Okay, we're done. We made it through all the chats.
Are you sure?
Thank you, everybody. It's been a great time. I had a wonderful time visiting back, and
Me too.
yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow night for the stuff.
Awesome. 9 o'clock Eastern. All right, everyone. Thank
7
you.
o'clock Mountain.
Sounds good.
Yep. 7 o'clock Mountain. 6 o'clock
I don't know what those responses are. I'm just clicking stuff now.
Pacific, and really late in the UK.
6
Really
o'clock Pacific. I believe that would be 4 p.m. Hawaii time. I think it's 2 hours right now, or not right now, 2 hours from LA to Hawaii, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, thank you, everybody.
See everybody tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.